Greetings, royal family. I'm back. Blac Chyna, Tokyo Toni. Let's get into it. All right. So the episode picks up where they left off last week. Remember the restaurant scene? Tokyo Toni and Chyna was in the restaurant. Tokyo didn't want to listen to anything that Chyna had to say. Tokyo blows up. She walks out. All right. So the episode opens with Tokyo outside. What is the bodyguard's name, y'all? The one who, I want to say Sensi. The one who's supposed to be Tokyo Toni's bodyguard. Her yes man. Well, anyway, Tokyo's outside with him. And they're talking, and he's basically co-signing everything that Tokyo is saying. Tokyo is just calling Chyna disrespectful and this and that. Mind you, remember, Tokyo didn't let Chyna talk at all, and Tokyo was just acting crazy and delusional as usual. So a few minutes pass, then you see Chyna in the restaurant, and she's trying to just kind of like she's frazzled. She's like, she's lying, saying that I didn't go to school, and here's the proof right here. Then she's talking to the cameraman. Ashton comes out of wherever he was, and he sat down. He didn't say anything. He was just listening. And he says, Chyna says, didn't she say that she didn't pay for me to go to school? Then she said that she paid for me to go to school. Like, she's bugging. Okay. Tokyo comes back inside the restaurant. But she comes back in the restaurant a completely different person, y'all. Like, she did a total 180. Like, you see how I'm talking now? She came back in and she sat down and she says, I just want to apologize. And I know it's hard for you. I'm like, she probably was out there smoking weed. She was smoking. She smoked a blunt. This drinking, people get turned up when they drink. She had to have smoked something. I guarantee it. So, Chyna was like, okay, I understand. I really just want you to hear where I'm coming from. And I think that it would benefit us to get some sort of help with our situation. And Tokyo was like, yeah, I agree. And I think that you could get help too. Chyna just said that we should get some help. Anyway, what ticked me off was this. So they left the restaurant. They were all hugging and I love you too. They were outside laughing and giggling, and Tokyo was just saying, she's so funny, she's so funny. What irritated me was, how they do little confessionals? Tokyo, this is what Tokyo is saying. She's lonely, she's lonely. She needs a mother. She needs a mother. She's very lonely out here. Newsflash, Tokyo, you are her mother. Like the way she was talking. The way she was talking about Chyna in her confessional was as if Chyna was just like some, cousin or niece. That's you're her mom. Anyway, fast forward. Chyna is chilling with Ashton, Treasure, and her makeup artist. And they're talking about what happened at the restaurant. Chyna's talking about some other stuff too, about guys that she's dated and all this other crap. But anyway, she's just talking about how the situation went with her mom. And Treasure's just asking, like, did anything get resolved, And Chyna was saying that, I think we need to go to counseling. So they agreed to go to counseling. Ashton is just there, yada, yada. That was a boring scene. They weren't really talking about nothing. Chyna called out Treasure for wearing her wig, saying, oh, that wig looks familiar, whatever. Moving along. So this is where things got even more weird, y'all. Chyna goes to see her friend, Dencia. I think that's her name. And she has this beautiful house in Malibu. Very spacious, very nice. But Dencia is a little bit out of touch, I think. Now, this is the young lady that Chyna partnered with to make that bleaching cream, basically. It's called, what is it called? Whitening? No, that's fish. Whitening is fish, right? Whititious? Something like that. They're basically marketing it as a something to get rid of hyperpigmentation and even skin tones. And it is in a jar, a glass jar, $250. I think I saw it online. And they're trying to convince the public that this is not bleaching cream. This is for hyperpigmentation. So she gets into Dencia's house. They're in the kitchen awkwardly talking. They're complimenting how each other looks in a flirtatious way. Whatever, they're friends. Maybe that's how they do, right? But they're just weird. Like, they're just staring at each other, and then there's like awkward silence. I'm like, okay. They go off into the living room. Dencia sits down. Now, she's from Cameroon, which is a country in Africa, close to Nigeria, okay? And Dencia is talking about how people are stupid for attacking them because Chyna got a lot of backlash when she came out advertising this bleaching cream. I'm going to keep calling it bleaching cream because that's what it is. And Dencia's like, oh, you people are so stupid. These Americans are so stupid. They fight for stupid things to be able to do what it is they want to do. If I want to change my her words, not mine. If I want to change my complexion, that's my business. Hold on, Dence. I thought you said that this was a skin cream that is for to even out your skin tone and for hyperpigmentation. Where do we go about, using the cream to change your complexion? So her and Chyna there are really having like a weird conversation. It's full of yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. And a lot of this. It's weird. Looking into Dencia's eyes, ooh, that girl got a story to tell. Because she is so gone. Like, her eyes look so dead. Like, dead. She's dead inside. She then goes on to make these comments about how people are broke and they're jealous and they can't even, she said it multiple times, they don't have any money. These people who are saying these things can't even live in this zip code. She said that about 3 or 4 times. They can't even get past the gate. Why are you arguing with the help? And this was in reference to, there was a hairstylist that worked with Chyna that accused her of something. And then the hairstylist was throwing cans at Chyna's car. And then there was a lawsuit. That was all in the media as well. And Dencia says, she worked with me before. And, she is a stylist. I mean, she's lucky I'm even calling her a stylist. She's the help. And then, she has a butler. Dencia has this butler guy who's pushing out this cart with 2 drinks on it. It just seemed all was weird. And as he's like pushing the little tray, because remember, Chyna and Dencia are sitting in her living room on the couch, like apart from each other. And, she calls him, like, let's say his name was Leroy or something. Leroy! And he's coming over. He's moving slow. Looks like an older guy. And she's just looking at him like... Chyna was like, oh, thank you so much. Dencia is just like, you don't have to be nice to these people. They're the help. They should be lucky to work for me. And so basically anyone who works for Dencia, she doesn't have to be nice to them, I guess, because she pays them. So niceness is not a part of their contract, or being, humble and a decent human being, showing compassion and respect. Not her forte. They're the help. And you treat the help like the help. So, yeah. So, sales for the cream have been doing well. So that's how she was able to afford all of these riches and things like that, and afford her lifestyle. And Chyna began talking about, like, her Harvard situation, about her going to school and how she wants to get back into the music thing. So Dencia's like, yeah, let's do it, get back into the music. But I'm telling you something. It made me think about what Tokyo has been saying about the type of people that Blac Chyna has around her. Didn't really see it with Ashton. Didn't really see it with Treasure. Or don't really see it with Ashton. Even though Ashton, it's not my cup of tea. He just seems sneaky. But anyway, Treasure, I don't really see that with Treasure. But this Dencia chick, if that's who Tokyo was talking about, then I believe her. Because something about that girl, she is really nasty. Really nasty. And she just looks so... I don't want to say... She just looks like she's very mean. Her eyes, they were very creepy. So that meeting is coming to an end, you know. They were talking about maybe they should be girlfriends because they're tired of these men, you know, I guess that's how their friendship is. But on camera, it was weird, man. Like, there's a weird energy, and I don't mean weird as in an overly flirtatious way. No, it was like they both were like deers caught in headlight. Maybe they didn't know what to say because the camera was there. But if you get an opportunity to find the clip on YouTube, because I can't show the clips of the show, y'all. I know one of my viewers, shout out to you, asked if I could show clips of it, and it's a fairly new channel, not risking a copyright strike. They can take down your channel for that. You know, a lot of these channels that show the full episodes, trust me, it'll be up today at 8 a.m. and trust and believe, by noon it'll be gone, and that person's channel probably will have a copyright strike. So I'm trying to build something here. So that's the only reason really why I don't show the footage, because I would love to do like a watch along. And even with a watch along, you can't have the audio from the show playing in the background. So YouTube is serious about that stuff. So that's, you know, the main reason why I don't show it. But if you have seen it, if you did see the episode, tell me what you thought about Dencia's energy. Like, didn't she give you like a cryptic, soulless energy? It was weird. It was so weird. Anyway, so moving along, we see Chyna go to the studio to meet up with Molly Mall. Molly Mall is a DJ, producer. He was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I think the first season he was dating Miss Nikki Baby, the ball guy. Heavyset ball guy. So Chyna goes and sits down with him, and I think a lot of people like Chyna. She has lots of friends in the industry. And when she was talking to Maul about like her music and stuff like that, you could see where he was like, yeah, you know, let's do it. Like, maybe that's not his personality. He wasn't too excited about music, but because I guess he likes Chyna and they're good friends, you know, he decided to do it. So they were real touchy-feely, a little bit flirtatious and stuff like that. When they were on their way to the studio. So she got in there, and there was Dencia showed up, and there were a couple of other people in the studio. So they blocked out the audio for Chyna's music, because I guess she doesn't want to leak that information or what have you, which is fine. Do I want to hear Blac Chyna do music? I mean, it's not going to kill me. It's either going to be good or it's not going to be good. But it's like, I thought you were getting the store off the ground, sweetie. Like, Lashed, I think it's called, her store, her brick and mortar store. What's up with that? And I'm not the type of person to tell anyone that they should be limited in what they do. Because I think it's a good idea that she's showing all of these different sides to her. Because squeeze it in, girl, because you don't know if Zeus is going to pick you up for a season 2, if they're going to be a season 2. So this is good. But I don't know, music? I don't know. Everybody thinks that they could jump in the studio and, you know, create a hit. Not everybody can do that. Like, but hey, we'll see. If she wants to come out with music, like I said, it's either going to be good or it's not. But keep in mind that Jermaine Dupri said there's all these strippers rapping. Chyna was a stripper. So, hey, you know, his theory might be right. But, so yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. After that, you see the previews for the next episode, which is going to consist of Chyna having a meltdown. Now, if you ever watch Chyna and Black Rob's reality show when Chyna used to spaz out, that's basically what we're going to get a little bit of next episode. She's supposed to be getting prepped and ready to be on the Wendy Williams show. Outfit isn't right. Hair isn't right. Nothing is right. She's having a meltdown. She's screaming. She's cursing. She's going off. So we will see that next week. And hopefully we'll get to see Toni and Chyna start their counseling session. I can tell you right now, that's going to be a lot of cussing, temper tantrums, walking off. But at least it's worth a try. I like the fact that Chyna and even Tokyo, they're willing to try, even if it's just for TV. You never know what may become of it. But yeah. And to everybody, you know, saying, people that are saying, you know, Chyna, that's your mother. You only get one mother. Yeah, we know. We only get one mama. Me being a daughter myself. Well, I know you only get one mama. And Chyna is Tokyo's only child. So you only got one child. And I really wish that people would stop with the whole family is all you got, right? Because what that does is perpetuates people to, well, it causes people to feel obligated to stick around and endure abuse from toxic family members. Family is not all you got. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's more to life. There's people, friends who become like family. So I would encourage anybody who's in a toxic relationship, I said this before, regardless if you have the same blood coursing through your veins, if it's toxic, you need to exit stage. This is left, right? Exit stage left. Because at the end of the day, you are responsible for your sanity. You are responsible for your salvation, your peace of mind, whatever, your purpose. You understand? Your passion, you. Nobody else is responsible for that. So if you are continuously putting yourself in environments where there's a whole bunch of toxicity, you know what I mean? And all things negative, even if it's your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your sister, it's not conducive to you. And it's not going to aid in your production as far as you basically in life. You know what I mean? It's not going to aid to your progress. That's the word, not production. It's not going to aid in your progress. It's going to stifle your progress. And then when everybody's gone and the dust settles, you are going to be left broken, having to put yourself back together again. Listen, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So to prevent all of that drama and heartache, when you see toxic, anyone, run, stay away. We're not responsible for saving everybody. Chyna is not responsible for saving her mama. And I know it may be easier said than done because I do not have a toxic relationship with my mother whatsoever. But I have had toxic relationships with other family members and so-called pseudo friends. You understand? So what I have done is cut you off. If I have to be around you, or if I have to communicate with you, or I'm in a space where I need to communicate with you, trust me, I'm feeding you with a long handled spoon. And I keep it cute and keep it moving. I don't look to them, or I don't look to try to mend fences and let's hold hands. No, it is what it is. When people show you who they are, believe them. So, with that being said, Royal Family, I definitely love you for watching. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys commenting. You have no idea. I'm so excited. I really am. And I'm not saying that to be corny because I got some things planned and I love engaging with you guys. I always respond to your comments. I always, you know, communicate back and forth with you guys. So get down in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you are uncertain, if you didn't see the episode, you need clarity on something, let me know. Because I tried to paint the picture of the episode for the people who may not have Zeus. I'm looking out for y'all. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, Royal Family, I love you for watching. I'll be back real soon. Until next time, peace.